for the business talk, you're welcome to, but you don't have to. Okay. Your friend or family member did not trick you to a business pitch or presentation. But I know we have folks that want to know how to onboard their patients, how they can refer people to LMD. So we'll touch on that in just a second. Let me clear the line with everyone else and just show you how to find the info. You're going to get a link from the friend that invited you on to check out LMD's website, and also ask for the FAQ video. They're going to send that to you. So you're going to click on, sign up. You're going to get a free account. All customer accounts are free. You go through the product descriptions, choose whatever you want, add it to your cart. As you're checking out, your health assessment pops up. As I said before, it's protected by HIPAA. We never see it. If you're going for the GLP/GIP, the weight loss peptides, you got to have a BMI of 30 or above to be approved by the practitioner. If you're not at 30 BMI, that's the obesity marker, but you're at least at 27 with a comorbidity like high blood pressure, diabetes, family history of heart disease, or anything like that, which impacts more people than they realize. 27, one of those things can have you considered for approval. If you're below the 27 BMI marker, you could still qualify at the practitioner's approval, of course, for microdosing. And that's where you get so many other benefits, especially for maintenance, right? Once you lose the weight, nobody wants that Ozempic face or Ozempic booty. I mean, look at my face, guys. I got lines in my neck. I'm not wasting away. I'm twice as strong. I do twice as many dips, pull-ups, and sit-ups, guys. We learn how to prevent muscle wasting. And one of the big things, when you look at the big brands out there, the commercial brands, they use those injection pens. Everybody got those little pens they're sticking themselves with. That's cool. But you can't have the same minimum dose for everybody. After people lose the weight and it's too much for maintenance, they continue to lose too much weight. We excel in that area because we microdose and we target those. So our patients are not overdosed. So we have a very low side effect profile here at LMD. And that's because what Ms. Sagari has set up was done right the first time. And it's always about keeping the patient's safety in mind, right? If you want to hang out for a couple of minutes, I'll go over the business side of LMD. It's really simple to be a partner here. Whether you're a clinician, company, or an individual, it's all still the same, okay? It's $79 one time to be a brand partner, and you're only paying $5 per month. $5 a month for the back office access, where you get to look at reports, track your orders. You won't see what patients the customers order because it's protected by HIPAA, okay? So $79 one time gets you a referral link. Again, $5 a month maintenance for the website so you can see your stuff. You can also get your products covered. Well, you can do that. You refer folks, enough commissions there to be able to do that. Now, as I talk about commissions, obviously it's illegal to pay kickbacks and bonuses. We don't do that, right? We use the same system that pharmacies use and doctors' offices. And, guys, you can move and distribute medication without marking it up to the point where you're paying a commission or a kickback. Our markup value has to do with distribution, logistics, advertising, the same as they all do. So we call that a personal volume, PV. We pay all the way up to 40% commission. So a lot of times practitioners will just offload the burden of dealing with weight loss in their clinics or practice and allow LMD to handle the protocol, liability, prescription, follow-up maintenance. We even send your patients a 3-month reassessment link. And you don't have to be a part of the team, okay? You don't have to be recruiting people or trying to build the business. I love that. That's my background. But this is more so an affiliate model first than it is anything else. So in a very simple model, if you refer just 10 customers or 10 patients, the first month, guys, that's $770. You do it again the second month, you're at $1,540. See that? But it's a sliding scale, so the percentages go up as your volume goes up. So 6 months in, you're at $5,200. 12 months in, $10,000 for that month. So it kind of overlaps and compounds. Just wanted you guys to get some clarity on that. Now, moving on down the station, let's talk about how it looks on paper, right? Let's say, for example, someone orders a GLP-1. That's $299. We're literally paying up to $88 in commissions on the PV. The PV on that particular product is $220. Well, once you got your about 23 customers or patients onboarded, again, we're taking all the liability and handling all the protocol. That's about $2,000 extra. That may not be a lot of money, but sometimes that helps with the take-home pay. Obviously, some people come here and 10x that, 20x that. That's what's going on in LMD right now. You're talking about 20 grand plus, and I'm not saying that to entice you. This is according to the comp plan you're looking at with the legal disclaimer. No get rich quick, guys. We're not talking about Lamborghinis. We're talking about onboarding patients and referring people who are out there needing help. 70% of this country is overweight, 42% clinically obese. Guys, we didn't choose to do that. Obviously, the market demand, you've seen all the commercials, you've seen people's testimonies, even in your own hometowns, that between now and the next maybe 4 or 5 years, this peptide space, because of all the different therapeutic applications, It's a business conversation for me, guys. Moving on down the station, last slide here, team building stuff. For those of you who think, hey, what if I onboarded some other clinics? Like, I have friends that are practicing and they deal with the same thing with weight loss. Even the mental therapist clinics, they just want to deal with counseling and behavioral stuff. But a lot of patients come there because they're depressed because they can't lose the weight. So you can refer other practitioners in many other different studies, and you get an override on whatever they refer. They get the same 20 to 40% that you do, depending on their volume. But what if you referred 4, 5, 6, 10 more colleagues and they're looking for these peptides the same way you are? They're looking for them, right? And as an individual, you can refer everybody from your contact list. If you want to get them to the Zoom, if you're interested in that, get connected to me so I can show you how to pre-launch in a way you don't have to chase people or worry about selling people on this stuff, guys and gals. It's pretty straightforward. You pick up $1,500 in advancement bonuses on your way from lead brand partner to a senior manager. You don't pass go and collect $200, you collect $1,500. Then you have the senior manager, senior level ranks, directors and above. You see it on the screen, guys. You can screenshot it. I don't want to be preachy because we could deep dive later. I just want to show you that the opportunity is there. And my favorite part is the generational bonuses, because I've been in this space for a long time, 28 plus years, since I was a kid. Okay. And I didn't make a lot of money the first 17, but I did end up just enjoying my life. And when LEMD popped up, I'm like, I'm back in that game, but this one is for the grandkids. I never planned on working until I was 75 years old anyway, so that's a whole other class. And we have so many other people. I have to update these slides at the end of the month because we have new people that have broken new ranks. And if I update it this week, I'm going to change it next week. So yeah, guys, we still have 50 people on this call, but we got to wrap up. Make